Pastor John from St. Matthew here with another word for the week. You've probably seen the Repatha commercial on TV. One of them has a woman sitting on the couch, and right next to her is this large heart with a Band-Aid on top of its head, which I guess is supposed to indicate that it had a heart attack. And then the message of that woman and that heart is to listen to your heart, listen to your doctor, so that that bad cholesterol can be addressed and you don't run the risk of another heart attack, using Repatha, of course. Wouldn't it be nice if we could listen to our heart like that and be sure that it was guiding us in a safe way? Abraham thought that he could do that with his heart. He was being driven by those inner convictions and feelings that the plan that God had set up for him to have this son and this heir, that just wasn't going to work out because he had gotten too old, and his heart was telling him there had to be a different route, a different plan. Maybe it would be his head servant who could be the heir, and then everything could work out that way. And God said, absolutely not. Don't listen to your misguided, sinful heart, which is difficult to detect from the heart that God says that he has for us and that he even puts into us. You know, our hearts, kind of like Abraham's, can be telling us that, yeah, God's got this purpose and God has this plan for us and that it's working out for us. We can even see it happening, and yet it can be leading us in a totally opposite direction that God would have us go in. And so what does God do? Kind of like what he did for Abraham, he gives us a son, his son Jesus, and says that he has a saving plan in Jesus' life for us. And so as we get to know Jesus better from the gospel, it's kind of like a treasure map in which God is tracing out steps for us in Jesus' life for us to follow. In fact, even in Jesus' story, he gives us his heart, a new heart, in order to value him and his ways. Listen to how Jesus describes that in Luke chapter 12. Where your heart is, me and my ways, there your heart will be also. Hope you can join us, tune in this coming weekend, Saturday night at 5:30 in person, or Sunday morning, 9 a.m. in person, or even online or archived after that. And you can be able to know better how to follow that heart that God gives to us, to listen to it, and to be saved by it. God bless.